Hi friends, this is Shozy, and I wanted to show you these two completed dolls. As you can see, I didn't do too much to this one, to the female. I just, I've got to pick a name out for her. I actually have a name, two names for him, but this will upload later. I just wanted to give you a brief glance of what they look like. I did her nails, all of her nails and everything, and her toenails. And her lips and her eyes and her hair and all that kind of thing. But he had a lot of things done to him. He has tattoos on his back. He has new eyebrows. His lips were glossed. His hair was even painted. So take a look at my YouTube channel for the whole thing. Okay? Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, so the two names I have picked out for him is either Adrian or Ricky. I don't know. He looks like he could be both. And I'm thinking if I go with Ricky, she could always be Adrian, couldn't she? Yeah. So, anyway, I made him look really punk, you guys. Really punk. Not, you know, extreme punk. But I didn't gauge his ears, and I thought about doing that, trust me. But I thought, what do I have to keep him open? That was my main thing without having to buy anything, of course. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the top of the head. I put a lot of product in his hair, and I wasn't sure it was going to stay. So what I did is I Mod Podged it, and then I only put one coat on, and I wasn't happy with that, so I went ahead and put a second coat on. The second coat, unfortunately, made his hair look white. So I was like, okay, now what do I do? So I went back and I painted his head, his hair. I just glossed over it real careful with some bronze color, copperish bronze color, and it looks really cool, I think. So, I don't know whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, but it happened, okay? All right. Then I had a heck of a time getting his earrings in, and I had to make these, so they're not going to be exactly perfect because I had to hurry and get them in because his ears, the holes kept closing, interestingly enough. So, you're going to laugh. These are actually paper clips. I had to cut paper clips, the big ones. I had to snip them down and cut them. So let me take his sunglasses off. Then I went ahead and gave him thicker brows. Ooh, this is really not coming in clear, sorry. I was trying to be real careful and stay along his brow line so I didn't take anything off. Glossed his lips, gave him, I gave him a lighter shade of lip color because his was so gaudy looking that I just didn't like it. So I gave him a lighter shade and then I glossed him. He got some accessories, some jewelry that I cut down. This already fit him, but this one I cut down to fit him a little bit better. He has one tat here. It's a little glossy. And I tried to put another color with it to kind of give it some, I don't know, some dimension there. And then this is, you're going to laugh, this I had a hard time with. I think it stuck to his wrist too, which kind of bums me out because I had to put E6000 on it to make it stay, and then I had to put a rubber band around it. This is actually a clip from an old automatic staple dispenser. So these are actually flat staples that when they're put in the dispenser, they are turned and make a regular staple. But this is what this is. So I cut off as much as I needed to put around his wrist, and then I E6000'd it. But I think it's stuck to his wrist. But that's okay because it's not going to come off. I don't want it. None of the stuff is coming off of him. Then I made I had a heck of a time with this one because I made it too swirly. And then I had to go back and redo the middle of it. It's supposed to say Ma. That's what it's supposed to say. All right, let's move on. Okay, then the tattoo on the back is really outrageous because I had to use what I had on hand. Go ahead and put your arms up there, buddy, like you're being arrested. And I didn't make it, you know, like pretty on the ends or anything else, like it was flapping. And I didn't, you know, of course, do all the stars, and they don't look like stars, but that's okay. It's all in the eye of the beholder, or whatever. All right, so that's it. That's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So anyway, at least it's even amount of stripes. The stars are 7, the stripes are 6. So that's what he's got on his back. I decided to put it on his back rather than his front. I don't know why. Just don't ask me, okay? And then I rolled up his sleeves. So that's pretty much it. I did tip his nails. He has tip toenails too. You can't really tell. I had a heck of a time doing those because I couldn't really see them. These guys have really tiny nails. His toenails look better, but I'm not going to take them out of the boots. See, this one got smudged a little bit, sorry. But the toenails looked a lot better before I shoved them in the boots. Heavens only knows what they look like now. I mean, they were dry and everything, but you know, it gets murky. So he originally came with this jacket, which is really cool. So he's going to, of course, keep his jacket. And I'll take a picture of him with his jacket on over the tats. I just wanted to give you a little bit more of a detailed look of what he looks like. And he's got darker skin tone. He does have freckles, if you notice. He's got these really cute little freckles. So these dolls, though, they're really sturdy, and they make into boys really well. They turn into boys really well, I think. Better than some of the other dolls that I've worked with. This is the second boy that I've made for Tolly Tots, and I really like them. I don't want this to go over too long. But anyway, I think her toenails turned out really super cute. I know you can't really see them because of the little shoes. I guess I could just flip them off really fast. Well, yeah, I say that. But they turned out, I think, really super cute. See? Aren't her toenails cute? And then her fingernails turned out really nicely too. I tried to be very careful with hers. The white is just what gets me on, because I didn't have my little tiny white stick. I could have had a hard time. And then her lips, I started out fine with them, and then I had to go back and trim them out in a pink. And then I had a hard time with her wings. So one's a little bit thicker than the other one, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't, but anyway, and I left her eyebrows. I didn't want to touch them because they looked pretty good. All right, and she just needs her ears pierced. That's it. If I pierce those down the way, I'm not going to worry about it too much right now because I don't have any earrings for her, and I didn't want to make them really thick holes. Like his are real thin holes, and I wanted to leave hers thin as well. And she has a Lala Loopsy dress on from Build-A-Bear outfit. All right, and he has her old pants because I just really wanted him to be avant-garde more than anything. I was going to put a pair of blue pants on him, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put her pink pants on him. So he looks like he's just, you know, too cool for school. Like he just goes to the beat of his own drum, you know. He's not a bad guy. He's just very fashion forward, and he's his own person. And this guy over here is just trying to eat her frozen pop. All right, thanks for joining me, and take care. Tell me what you think. Bye-bye.